The people that deny that digitization is going to impact every corner of the economy are going to get left behind. Every industrial company is also going to have to be a software and analytics company.
We have had a strong tradition that we want to develop everything internally.
You need to pilot, you need to learn, you need to try things. I think in today's world, this is how we should also work.
Hello all, I'm here to briefly tell you about Industryhack. First and foremost, Industryhack is a community of problem solvers. We call it the Digitalization Task Force. And what that means in practice is that we have gathered roughly 2,500 tech professionals to really answer and take on the challenges of traditional industries regarding digitalization. The story of Industryhack goes back 2.5 years back when started, and the idea behind this that every company will have to become a software and analytics company. And what we are now building is a format to support this transformation. In practice, what we promise to our customers is if we start to work on a so-called innovation challenge, within 3 months, they will have 6 to 8 proof of concepts developed to a specific challenge. So really concrete. The process looks like this. This is strategical work. This is not something from the marketing budget or for the PR budget. This is something really coming from the strategy. And it's a 3-part process. First, we define the innovation challenge together with the company. Then we find the best teams to propose solutions for the challenge. And then the most fun part, the actual co-development. And that is the phase where also the so-called hackathon takes place. So it's much more just than a hack. It's much more pre-work, and of course it all aims to execution. So not just nice concepts, but actually also concepts that can be taken forward as pilots. So the execution part. Quickly going through each of the phases, what would that mean if we define? For example, with YIT, actually we've been talking this living as a service earlier today, and exactly that was one of the challenges that were taken together with YIT, finding new digital services to living and also rethinking the whole living thing. Owning an apartment, renting an apartment, what else could it be than that? Or together with Fortum, thinking the customer experience of solar energy. First of all, becoming how to make people become more aware of the opportunities of solar. And if you decide to purchase, what about the purchasing process? How to make that better? Or then again, when you actually get the panels and own them, the ownership and generation of energy, what new could be brought there? Or together with Lassila Tikanoja, hacking the building, or one should say, making the building smarter. Lots of data that can be gathered, lots of data that can create value, and we were thinking of the future of facility management services. Once the challenge is defined, we launch the call for applications and look for the best teams. That means that we launch the challenge openly, and the teams can apply in our platform. These kind of people then participate in the challenges. So 2 to 3 person teams coming from tech startups or coming from bigger software consultancies, for example. From companies such as these, as an example. Then the best part, so the actual co-development, going there where the magic happens. So we bring these tech heads, for example, with Ponsse. We put them in the forest harvester in the middle of rural Finland, and they start to cut tree. And really, together with the operator, understanding what does it mean when you work in a forest, and what new could be really, what value could be brought to the end user. Or together with Veho, putting these people to talk with the mechanicians to really bring transparency between the end user if he or she brings her car to repair. Or together with Konecranes and Rolls-Royce, thinking the automation of the port, as well as the steps to actually build the autonomous vessel we've been hearing today as well. Some of our customers we've been lucky to work with, and which is great to also see, is that many of these companies work multiple times. So not the one-off, but a constant funnel of new ideas. Maybe the most important slide of this whole talk, everything what we work with is really about concrete results. So if the concepts don't go forward as pilots, then that would make sense. So we really emphasize that from the challenges that take place, pilots actually go forward, and 6 new products have actually been built out of the work we've done during the past 2 years. I'm already badly over time, so we're a team of 7 based in Maria Hospital in Helsinki, and happy to talk more, and we'll be here for the rest of the day. Thank you so much.